this drama of celebrities or people with money owing SARS. It's just too much. It's just too much. Because now when you go and register for a business, obviously, SARS is the first thing that you go and get the clearance on. There's no way around or whatever. You are familiar with this whole thing of SARS thing and stuff like that. Now, when you're building a multi-million rand company, it's even worse. You know so much about SARS, but people are like, no, I don't know anything. It's just bizarre how South Africans are actually coping. I don't know what is it that we are having when it comes to this thing of tax. There's a black tax that is happening in our families, but we are not talking about that one. We're talking about the tax that is actually due. Pay as you earn. Now, here's the story. Mihlali's boyfriend is now owing SARS, and he's actually owing over 30 million. Now, when you're talking about that one, that will have to mean this guy is actually chowing the money, How can you owe SARS 30 million? That means how much were you making? More than 100 million. I mean, it has to be like that, right? It has to be like that. And it's like, what is he really owning, this guy? Because now it just doesn't make sense. Such money, his age, is he coming from a wealthy family? Did he accumulate this whole thing with his wife? Are there other people that are involved in this business of his? Is he a forefront? What's really happening with this business of his? Because there's a lot that doesn't make sense. Because now I don't even hear that he's got a doctorate in something, or he's actually had studied business somewhere, like he's a Mongol some sort when it comes to education, or he's a Mongol when it comes to the business parties and stuff like that. I just don't get it. Where did he take all this money from? It just doesn't make sense. Now, when we're talking about him and Mihlali now, it's a combo. I believe that he's starting to take a lot from Mihlali now. Okay, it was fine as he went and approached Mihlali, right? He was going through a divorce and stuff like that. So Mihlali is a girl that was free, and she agreed to have a relationship with him, because obviously if she didn't agree, he would go to someone else. Now, she could see that, okay, this is someone who's giving the same rank as me, so I'm just gonna get in the boat with him, right? They ride along. But now, ever since they've been together, this guy, it's like he's actually there to wreck Mihlali. And Mihlali, I mean, she worked for the place where she is right now. I mean, we've seen her working very young. She was trending left and right. We've known her for actually appearances, for nothing, things that we didn't know. And now she's building her brand, she built her brand. She's bigger now. When we're talking about her, actually, her story is actually flaunting the story of Kanyimbao in a way. That Kanyimbao is someone that just built herself as time goes. Time went, and then she was building herself as time goes. So now Mihlali also is the same thing with her, because now we cannot say that she's someone that the television just brought to her and then she was acting and she was famous overnight and stuff like that. Obviously, she was famous over time. We knew her as time goes and stuff like that. But now the way that her pie is dropping, more than this guy to bring a good publicity for her, it's actually draining. She's getting a bad publicity ever since they're together. And to think that after this whole thing of them, truth be told, she's going to have to come back to us and tell us that how things were, how things were bad between her and this Leeroy. Because now it cannot be acceptable that Mihlali has broken up with Leeroy and then she's just moving on to another guy and just be a girlfriend and normal girlfriend. We're just gonna want to know what happened. Why was she dragged the way that she was dragged? There are many things that are told about their love story, their relationship, and it's like ever since she's been with him, she's been trending left and right for wrong reasons. I haven't heard her actually trending for something that is so nice ever since she's been into this relationship, So now it's like actually she's actually giving herself away to this guy. Is it even worth it? Because now when he speaks, he's saying that the person with a bag of money is actually Mihlali, not him, or he's just fooling us because of that wife of his, because now she's the one who's chasing him with a bag. And truth be told, in that relationship of his and the wife, you can see that he's the one was actually holding the bags and stuff like that. That woman is like she didn't know anything about the ins and outs of their wealth and stuff like that. So man, this thing of Mihlali and this guy is just something that is just I'm just worried about the future, that's all. The future as in where things will be landing, Won't she come to us one day and tell us the side of the story that we never even imagined? That, like many other ladies that are doing, you'll hear that, or you'll see that a person is not really entirely happy in the relationship and they stick it through, and you'll see the stories are coming out, they're trending and stuff like that, and you believe that, oh, okay, maybe they're fine, it's just stories. After the relationship ended, she comes and then just talk how this guy was dark and stuff like that. So I believe that her relationship is just going to be one of those. And anyway, at least for now, she is benefiting, because I believe this BBL that she's done, maybe actually he did help in this whole process and stuff like that. So maybe we're just gonna say that for now it's working for her, because obviously she wouldn't be sticking around if there was nothing that was milky in this relationship. But now this guy and his company and sales, the relationship hasn't been good, And then when we're speaking about that, and this kind of money, is his accountant maybe not managing, because we're talking about big figures here? Maybe he's not actually employing a good accountant. I don't know what's happening, but I mean, when you see something like this trending, saying that a person is struggling with such money, it's like something behind is not right in the books. Things are not balancing. It's either he actually employed someone who's not good in numbers. So I don't know, but only he knows, and his wife, obviously. Okay, we'll see you next time. Bye.